Registrar, sir, you've mentioned a key things about the registering companies, and you've said you go as far as going to the banks as well and making sure that whoever is dealing anything illegal or a director that left a company, you bring them back to pay. I'll give a case study of a company that I registered in 2017, and when I came to register, it was majorly manual. So other directors in the company were not people I know. It was the lawyer that facilitated the registration at the time. So I abandoned the company. That's me personally. What should I do as a person?
First, you have the option of applying to the CAC for voluntary winding up.
Voluntary winding up.
As you have time to come and file necessary papers to have yourself incorporated, that is registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission. So also when you are leaving the job or you decided to leave that particular business, you can equally follow the same process to have that business now closed officially. What we call winding up. So you have the option of voluntary winding up. And we can also do it by way of court order when the court, if you are involved in a particular crime or whatever they call now, gave us order that we should close that business. We can close it by the order of the court. But here, in your own case, you don't abandon businesses or abandon registered businesses like that. You must submit yourself voluntarily for winding of such businesses to make yourself safe. Because as it is now, even at the Nigerian Revenue Service, their meter is reading against you. Because as far as they are concerned, that business is leaving. No any official record to indicate that you have already abandoned that business, unless if you have been struck off from the CAC register by way of voluntary submission. So what I will advise you, follow the due process to apply for voluntary winding up.
That's the essence of asking, because I'm sure there are many people like me, because my case is different due to the fact that the person that did the registration actually added 2 persons in directorship for me without my consent, and I couldn't find the person again.
Wow.
Yes.
This is one of the issues. That is the hazard of passing through a third party in your activities. And to make things easy, that's why we made it very seamless in our portal. You can do it by yourself now, registration. And you don't need to bring more directors or more shareholders in your company. You can have a one-man company.
Yes.
One shareholder. This part of the innovations come with the company, a new company and all of matters act to make things easy for the small businesses.
Yes, I already tried that. So I understood that there is one directorship that can still form a company.
So you can't run away. You can't go if you are owing. Voluntarily submit yourself, write to us, tell us, bill for you, pay for it, and have your business closed.
Yes, and that's a lesson for Nigerians to also pick from. Let's take a few more questions. CAC invested so much in digital processes to make services faster and more transparent. What changed with digitization and what must still improve? And how do you balance service speed with due diligence, even with your digitization agenda?
Before we call it corporate registration portal, I now come up with the ICRP, Intelligent Company Registration Portal. It is a concept that is developed to be deployed in phases. We have only deployed one component of this aspect. Comprises name availability, business name registration, and filing of annual returns of the business name. This is just one component of it. We have other phases to be deployed soon. These are part of the innovations come with this intelligent company registration program. This year is going to be the happening year as far as deployment of this AI activity in our services. People will witness a lot of series of deployment of the AI just to simplify things for our staff, to simplify things for our customers.
So the ICRP came up with charges recently. People would want to know why the review or why the charges.
Technology is not cheap. Corporate Affairs Commission is 100% self-funding.
Self-funding.
Self-funding means that government doesn't support our services in terms of financial support. What we generate is what we run the office
with.
And we have offices across
36 states and the federal
36. What I mean, we have 38 offices across the federation.
Okay.
In some states, like Lagos, we have 2 offices. In Abuja, we have the additional number of the offices. That made it 38. And our activities, it's outsourced. Despite the maintenance and hosting being managed by a particular vendor, still, this AI component is not our product. You got this product from another service provider. Though I earlier told you we personalize it into our activities. So such services come with fees to pay for you to get it. But since we have deployed this particular aspect, this particular component, we told the public that it's on pilot stage. People, they should bear with us. Let us achieve stability for us to proceed. Because when we deploy the first phase, we have witnessed a lot of disruption in our activities. People complaining, they miss some of their data mixed, a lot of issues. Synchronization of our earlier database and our new database, it came with a lot of issues. It's a disruption. Now that we achieve a level of stability in it, and we need to move further in deployment of our AI, the service provider who has been with us, who has been so accommodating our challenges and other things, that particular services is rendering now, it comes with a charges. And we made sure that the charges is not something that which will come very harsh to our customers. Like for instance, what we call charges, just 200 naira added. Just 200 naira added in your transactions. For instance, if you are paying for availability, instead of paying 1,000, 1,000 is a statutory fees. It comes to the government. While the charges were not collected, CAC is not collecting anything in addition. We have not added. Our charges are prescribed by law. So also these charges is not for the CAC. So we are not contemplating breaching any law.